Are you tired of buying so many packs and getting nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckcoin.com and use code GS for 10% off all purchases. You can also purchase players, training, coins, and much, much more. Link is in the description. Once again, head on over to MrMuckcoin.com and use code GS for 10% off of all purchases. Well, I just found out something yesterday that has me pissed off, man. I'm a little frustrated at the fact that I got robbed without a gun. Allow me to explain. So, there's been a lot of talking going on. Now, I've never been the type to do pre-Madden news. You can take a look at my Madden career. I'm sure I've done a video here or there, but I've never really done, like, there's some YouTubers like OMG, you know, Madden ratings revealed, and they'll be like JJ Watt's the 98 overall. I'm sure you've seen some of your favorite YouTubers do it. Nothing wrong with that. I've just never been that type of guy. I enjoy watching them, you know, when I come across them, because it's just very good, you know, information. But that's just never really been my thing to look into things like that. So when the game dropped, I'm not knowing about anything. I'm streaming. I'm like, hey, what does this do? How do I find this? How do I find that? And people are like, well, how do you, like, what's, you don't know this stuff, man? Like, CC dropped 15 videos explaining everything. That's because CC's a god, and I'm not. Clearly, I'm not up to there. But, you know, there's certain things I just don't know about, like X Factors and things like that. So, as, you know, I'm learning a little bit more. And someone had told me that there were only, I know that you can only get 3 X Factors, 3 X Factors, right? You can only have 3. I get that. And then everyone, you know, you have your abilities, your tip drill, your secure tackler, your this, your that, and stuff like that. So, that, like, you know, we all knew, and I'm upgrading players and stuff like that. But then there was a rumor, to me it's a rumor, swirling around that only the players that you have activated, their abilities work. Only those players. And you only get 3 on each side of the ball. Meaning, if I go and put tip drill on both safeties, all my linebackers, all my cornerbacks, but my X Factors to the right, well, they don't even need X Factors. Your abilities to the right that you have to activate. Let's say I have both my D tackles and my left end. None of them can have tip drill. I will have not a single player on field with tip drill because it's not active. And you can only have 3 players with it. So I'm hearing this, I'm like, there's no way, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, the way Madden has been previously with the abilities, it's active for everyone. So then Official Mo is streaming, and shout out to Official Mo. I've met him when I went to EA Play. Amazing guy. When I say amazing, I mean, it's not easy running into nice people in this world, because there's a lot of mean-spirited people out there, but he is generally a nice guy. And he streams. His Twitter is actually, you'll see in the clip, his Twitter's there. Follow my man. Show him some love when he streams, because he works at EA, and he'll answer any questions that he's obviously able to. He can't go on ahead and speak of what legends are coming 3 months from now, because he can't. But the things that he's able to, very, very, very nice. Will answer any questions you have, and not just like a yes, no. Like, he'll go into detail answering things for you, and he's amazing. So I go in after I'm having a discussion in a party with a few people, and they tell me that it's only active for the people you put on the right. But I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because I'm putting tip draw on everyone, but you telling me it's only active for the people that I have like on the right side? Like, why would they? No, it hasn't. Okay, let me go ask Mo. He's streaming. And I ask him, and this is what he has to say.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Oh, Mr. Golden Sports. What's up, bro? What's up?
This fielded at the 2.
What is your question, please?
You can just kind of sense
Ask me anything you wish.
1st and 10.
I'm hearing that the abilities you put on players don't work until you have an X Factor activated. How it works is you have to put them in the activated lineup spot on the right side of your lineup screen in order for the abilities to carry into game. So I have Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen doesn't have an X factor. No, he does. I'm sorry. Tyreek Hill doesn't have an X factor. He strictly has inside in specialist. That's all he has. He doesn't have an X factor. Thank you. So you can only have 3 players with abilities active on each side of the ball. That is correct. Only 3 players with abilities. Yes. Right, but so you're making a decision with your X factors, right? You clearly want to run a passing offense. See, this is why I like only having 3 guys with abilities. You're making a conscious choice to say, I'm going to... God, thank God. I am going to focus on passing the ball. I'm going to utilize the abilities in the passing offense to throw the ball. Well, I like to run the ball, so I need to have a guy with an X factor because it's just going to make running that much better. So I'm making my decision. You know what I mean? That's why I like that element of it. I think I understand that there's people that want like abilities on everyone, but I like that there is a little bit of a mini game to you having to strategize what type of offense you want to run based on your abilities. Because now there's a lot of abilities, whereas like in regular MUT, there was only so many chemistries you could have, right? Like every receiver had playmaker. Every receiver had, you know, the same route chems. Every running back had the same route abilities. Now it's like you could have a quarterback with pocket deadeye, sideline deadeye. You could have a receiver with jukebox or evasive and whatever. You could have receivers with all the different route combinations. I mean, yeah, it's...
So you guys see that hopefully there might only be 8 of you guys that did not know this, because again, I've never really been into the news like that, so I wasn't keeping up to date when they were talking about the X factors and talking about the abilities and things like that. So for one, let's go to chemistry and let's go to no, that's not a chemistry. Where is it? Where is it where you can only find like... No, not program. Where's the one where you can only find like the abilities and stuff like that? Like, okay, well, you know, let's just go to lockdown, right? Because I have everyone on defense with lockdown. I have 23 players with lockdown, right? I have 3 abilities on Richard Sherman, which include, or 2, which include tip drill, right? I had tip drill on Jalen Ramsey. I had tip drill on Ken Houston. Tip drill on Mel Blount. But the guys that I had with my X factors on defense, I had Mel Blount, Jalen Ramsey, and Von Miller. So that means my Ken Houston with tip drill wasn't working. That means the power specialist with Michael Strahan wasn't available. That means the whatever abilities I had on Khalil Mack, the core elite, unactive. That means if I were to put tip drill on Earl Thomas, unactive. That means I literally spent thousands and thousands and thousands of training points just powering up guys just so I can put tip drill on them, just so I can put whatever type of ability on them. And it wasn't working because you can only pick 3 people. Now, do I like this? Absolutely. I love that someone cannot have 5 receivers with playmaker. I love that someone cannot go out there and have all their secondary with tip drill, with all that. But it makes it a big chess match. I got Larry Allen yesterday. Where is he? I got Larry Allen yesterday, and I put 2 abilities on him. I put Secure Pass Protector and Identifier. They're never going to be active because why would I pick him as his abilities when I can have a wide receiver with X Factor, a running back with X Factor? So that right there is a big chess match because the past few years we would have offensive linemen and everyone would have Secure Pass Protector. All of them would have Out My Way, Lead the Way, and now you can't do that. And I had no idea. So I literally wasted training, powering him up, wasting training, getting Secure Pass Protector, and you can only activate 3 people to the right here. Only these 3 guys and their abilities are active. That's it. That's it. So the abilities, I have like, what, in specialist and post specialist on Antonio Brown. Are they active? No. Because the people that I have right now are Torrey Holt, Saquon Barkley, and Tom Brady. So anything I pick on George Kittle won't be active. Anything I put on AB won't be active. Anything I put on Ezekiel won't be active. And here I am wasting training points on freaking abilities, and they're not active. And I had no idea. But again, do I love it? Yes. That means how many people are truly going to put secure pass protector on their offensive lineman? Let's be honest. And at the fact you can only have 3 of them. Probably no one. Because to me, it's a waste to do that when they have game-breaking things like double me or armbar or all the crazy things we're going to have in the game. You can only have 3 active. And I'm wasting training, powering up Kittle to give him glitchy abilities. I wasted training, powering up AB all the way, knowing he's not going to be one of the X Factor guys I use. So think differently for the few guys of you that don't know about this, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, have your X Factors on Von Miller, Khalil Mack, and Deacon Jones, and you're like, you know, I want a big pass rush. Let me have Fearmonger and all 3 of those guys. And then you power up Earl Thomas, Mel Blount, Ty Law, all these people, and you put abilities on them, and they're not going to be active. Again, it's a big chess match, and I love that I'm not going to have to face a team full of out my way and secure tackler. I'm not going to face a team full of power move specialists. I love that, but I wish I knew this earlier. I got robbed without a gun. For the few of you that didn't know, save your training and do not power someone up and put abilities on them if you do not have them activated on the right. So, if you have tip drill on all your linebackers, on all your corners, but the 3 guys on the right, the superstar X Factor that you choose are 3 defensive linemen, now you know why your Sherman isn't having tip drill. Now you know why your Deion Jones his secure tackler isn't coming up right, because they're not active. I wish I knew this earlier. I wasted thousands of training. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. All of you guys knew this already, and no one told me. No one told me. You guys didn't tell me. I know you guys knew. I know all of you knew.